It's me, your boy, Samson. I have something amazing. When I mean amazing, something special for you this afternoon. You need to wait to the tone of this video. You got what I'm saying? So, if you have not watched some of my video, wait to the tone of this one. You got what I'm saying? So, I have something special for you because you are special. I have something unique. Why? Because you are unique. Listen, this is the reason why God want to show you forth. Because He have been hiding you from people who will do what? Will contagiate your grace. That will destroy what? Your uniqueness. He have been hiding you so long from people who will destroy your success. So the reason why God have been hiding you is because He don't want them to identify where your power lies on. Hey God, are you hearing me? Sometimes people will think my God is their father. My God is not your father. And my God can never be your uncle. My God can never be your auntie. He can never be your relative. So guess what? He is about to show you forth. He have been hiding you. He have been hiding you so long. He have been protecting you. But now it's about to let them know. Let them do what they think they are capable of doing now. Oh God. When God was hiding you, He was protecting you from people not to understand where you are heading to. That is why I do used to say it's not everybody that will understand the journey you are heading to. People will look at you and say you are stupid. People will look at you and say, are you okay? Are you all right? Do you think this is what you are called to do? So many people are not going to do what? To understand it. But now God is about to show you forward. He said He have been hiding you so long. He have been protecting you so long. Now He don't fucking care what they will do. Why? Because He have come to understand. He have trained you. He have equipping you. He have elevated you. He have given you the strength, the ability, the capacity to do what? To withstand with them. And not only that, he is about to show forth the success He have prepared for you. Hey God, people. So some people are going to die premature because of your success. Some people are going to hang themselves because of your success. I pray that they will not hang themselves because we need someone that will dance on our wedding day. I'm not yet married, though. It's not only my mother that will dance, no, my aunties. No. We need all of them. Do you think my mother will dance the way they will dance? They will be the one that will share cup of rice and cup of beans. So if you are thinking you are going to commit anything for the sake of blessing God is giving out to everyone watching me, you are making mistake. God will not allow you to die. You are too young to die. Whether you are my enemy, you are not. I'm not praying for you to die. I can't pray for you to die. You are too young to die. Why? Because we need that your power, that your strength that you are using to gossip us every day. You are using to ghost us every day. We need it now. This is the particular time that we need it. God is showing forth your success to them. He is revealing them. He is revealing your real you to them. Many people are going to become what? Fasting day and night. You get me? So many people are going to start fasting in order for them to come back again. Hey, God is so wonderful. He have been protecting you, hiding you. He have hidden. I posted a video, the reason why He hidden you. The reason why He have keep you in secret like a baby. When they give birth to a baby and they notice this baby maybe 2 months, let me say maybe a day, 2 days, 3 days, the mother will hold the baby so tight that he will hold him like an egg. So that is how God have been protecting you. But now God have come to realize that the blessing is too much for God to hold. Are you killing me? Imagine the blessing is too much for God to hold, to hidden. How much you people are going to get anger. You think they have not started jealousing you? Okay, they were talking about me. Because of that, I don't want to I don't want to be committed to myself. I just want to quit so that everybody will understand that we are the same. Now, God is the blessing is too much for God to hold. He said this is the season. He have been hiding you secret. This is the season that he want to use you to show them his glory. Because his own glory he share with no man. God. If I know where God live, the street, if I know the particular street that God live, and I'm able to go there, I will not ask nothing much, but I will be the one that will do it, that will be sweeping that street. I mean, the area, I will be the one that will sweep it as a contract. People have been ghosting you, talking bad of you because God was releasing small blessing to you, and you are now being what, thinking that maybe you made a mistake. You have not done mistake, or you are thinking, yeah, I don't want to do what I'm doing again. Let me just be like them. Now that God is about to give you blessing, imagine blessing God is unable to hold. The blessing is too much for God to hold, and it's now ready to pour it out on which he said he will open windows of heaven and pour blessing, that there will not be a room for you to contain it. That means the room God have been storing your blessing is too much for him, and now there is no space anymore in heaven. There is no space in heaven for your blessing to contain. And now you are telling me your enemy are fighting me every day. The enemy come like a flood. But I thank God that I prayed. They vanish. The enemy come in the night. I saw them. I shout the word. I call the name of Jesus. They disappear. Now, if they are coming like 10,000, be ready to wait like 20,000, because the blessing is too much. The more blessing you get, the more enemy you'll be expecting. Even your best friend, your blood brothers will turn against you. So they will pretend though. The worst is that they will pretend. They will think, you'll be thinking that they are with you. They are not with you. You know, the word of the Lord is so strong. No wonder the Bible said, be wise as a serpent and be harmless as a dove. That means you need to be vigilant, as Bible have said. Your blood, the blessing will be too much for you to hold. This is just he have been keeping you secret like a bouncing baby girl, a bouncing baby boy, a newborn baby. He have been keeping you, and now he said, no, I can't hold that blessing again. There are many who need to be blessed. This one is too much. Let me just release it and let you go. Jacob said to angel, until you change my name, until you change my story, I'm not going to let you go. The angel was saying, this one, I'm thinking this one is wrong. Just please let me go. Jacob said, until you turn my around, I'm not going to let you go. You think I'm joking? I'm not going to let you go. The angel was just thinking, this is not what we used to do. This have not been our pattern before. This have never been our system. This have never been our dimension. This have never been the way we used to talk. Now Jacob, because I can recall that may not be the first time that Jacob have encountered with the angel. That have not, because if peradventure that is the first day Jacob encountered with the angel, he will have not have that boldness to say, I will never let you go. So guess what? Your enemy will be asking God why you are the one that is getting this blessing, and God will be replying to them, why not him? So people will be questioning you, asking you, what is the sources of your problem? Tell them, have you ever asked me what is the sources of my trouble, my pain, my suffering, my poverty? Why are you asking me what is the sources of my what? Sources. And if they ask for that, give them food to eat. Because the Bible says the more you do favor to your enemy, the more charcoal you pour on the head. So saliva will full everywhere. Indomie will full everywhere. Greatness is I can recall when I was in Nigeria. Anytime we are about to celebrate Christmas, it looked like the king of Nigeria, I mean the president, is arriving. So that is the only day. But now, guess what? God is already starting his mission. It will shock everyone that have mocked you. All those people who look at you and say, this one is not going to marry it. This one is not going to be successful. They are going to be shocked. It will be like a trumpet to them. It will be like the days of John the Baptist, where he said the kingdom of God is so violent, and only the violent men took it by force. Hey, they are going to be shocked now. You think it's easy? It's not easy at all. But now they're going to understand that it's not easy to be a choosing, that God have been hiding you, and now they will come to understand the real you. They will come to understand why God have been hiding you. All those people who said, if we don't help you, you are not going to make it. If you don't assist you, you are not going to go further. We are the reason why you are doing good and you are not proud of it. Now, they are going to realize that they are the liability that you have been fighting for so long. They are the liabilities which you have been fighting so long. They will come to realize that they are the reason why you are not progressing. Hey, I thank God that the God I serve is nobody but Father. They will have asked, Father, you don't need to bless that one. I thank God that my God is not your uncle. You will have asked, Uncle, this one is not yet prepared to receive that blessing. I thank God that my God whom I serve is not your auntie, it's not your father, it's not your mother, it's not your sister. So if you like, you ghost me. The more you ghost me, the more we grow now. Abi, don't be so. You think I will come here to be telling you, please now, I know that God whom I serve is your grandfather. He is the one who my father asked your father take, or my father or my uncle, my nephews take permission from your ancestors, and God can never be your master. My God is not your master. My God is not your headmaster. My God is not your principal. My God is not your master in your working place. My God is not your master in your bookshop. My God is not your president. My God is not your governor. My God is not your pastor. So he will bless me when he's ready. And now is the blessing. You think I can't make it with you? I can't make it without you. No, guess what? They think we can't make it without them. Now, God is saying the blessing is too much for him to do or to handle. Imagine the blessing that is too much for God to handle. Chafra, imagine the blessing that is too much for God to handle. How will you explain it? How will you narrate it? How will you demonstrate it? This is what my father called a dodo deal. Meaning, sometimes when my mom, in the Christmas, after we have killed goat, kill everything, my dad only make one statement that is so nice. After he will do what? He will carry a lot meat to share. My mom will just make, Papa Samson, you want to eat all this meat. What about tomorrow? My dad will just look at her and said, my love, let tomorrow be waiting. Let's eat today because no one knows what will happen within an hour. You get me? So your enemy who have been thinking you are not going to succeed, it will be like a dream in their eyes. Because the Bible says when the Lord took the captivities of Zion, they are like those in dream. It's going to shock them. You are going to eat enough. You are going to eat enough. But I'm not saying you should be stingy. The more God bless you, the more you should favor them. Because